Change the channel, and this is Spy Witness News, a show going over the top stories on spywitnessnews.org. Top news story. Mayor says New York City bomber could be someone who didn't like the health care bill. Chief amongst the many questions that are still left unanswered regarding the failed car bomb last Saturday night is who would do such a thing? Now, while the Pakistan Taliban have claimed responsibility, experts remain skeptical. Some have surmised that the car's proximity to the headquarters of Comedy Central's parent company Viacom is a clue. But on tonight's CBS Evening News, Mayor Mike Bloomberg suggested that it might be someone who simply didn't like the health care bill. The health care bill? What? Now, also, I saw earlier today that the bomb suspect lost his Connecticut home to foreclosure. We really don't know. They got us running around, chasing our tail like a dog, running around in a circle. We don't know which way's in. And then people are going to make up their mind. We're never really going to know the truth because everybody's going to know the truth in their own mind. You know, you're going to have, like, they're trying to push this whole, hey, it could possibly be, he could be a Tea Party member. And then, of course, the right is going to be totally, it's the Pakistan Taliban, you know, and everybody, you know, the whole time, we ain't really going to know. This guy was on the terror watch list, right? And he wasn't flagged until the last minute, right? That's one story out there. The first one was that he was in the plane. They were, you know, going on, taking on off to the, you know, the runway and stuff like that. And then they had to recall the plane to come back. And then now, another story is they're trying to say that, you know, that they got him, you know, before he got into the plane. See, we can't even get the basic stuff. You know, what is this? You know, they're on CNN, they're putting it up there. The lone wolf cats again, you know, the lone wolf, he is the lone worker, lone wolf. Our terrorists changing their strategies and yada, yada, yada. You know, you see how the fourth branch of the government out there just take stuff and they just keep on with it. Here's how this bombs was laid out in the car, and they got the diagram up there and they're showing it. Snap, crackle, pop, you know, like a Rice Krispie treat, you know, and then some smoke. You know, and that's what's been going on with these, you know, these weird things, just like the underwear bomb. Look at him, snap, crackle, pop, smoke, you know, same deal. But something smells. Because these cats are always up to something. They're always plotting, planning, scheming, scamming. On spywitnessnews.org, when asked, why do you think Obama is sending SWAT to the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico? 15% of you said that it was possible eco-terrorism. 24% of you said that they were seizing the oil rigs. And 61% said there's no telling with these people. Another news story. Osama bin Laden is living comfortably in Iran. Isn't this convenient? The story goes on to say, the idea that bin Laden is in Iran got a strong boost recently with the premiere of a documentary called Feathered Cocaine. In it, Alan Perot, the film's subject, and one of the world's famous falconers, makes a case that bin Laden, an avid falcon hunter, has been living comfortably in Iran since at least 2003 and continues to pursue the sport relatively freely. He is relaxed, healthy, and according to the film, very comfortable. Perot, who was once the chief falconer for the Shah in Iran and has worked with the royal families in Saudi Arabia, still has extensive contact in Iran and the falcon world. Reveals in the film that he has met bin Laden 6 times on a hunting trip inside Iran since March 2003. He says that Al-Qaeda leader is relaxed, healthy, and so comfortable that he only travels with four bodyguards. Now come on, man. Here we go. Here's one of them running. I always feel like I'm just running around chasing my tail in a circle with all of this information that they give you, you know. The spelling's always, is it U or O? Somebody please tell me which one is it, or is it both? And isn't that weird? I mean, seriously, just the name spelling. You know, it's like, yeah, I know on the FBI's most wanted listing and everything, they list his name, Osama and Osama. But it's usage in the media that really gets me, because it'll be long periods of time that, you know, they'll use Osama. And then all of a sudden, they'll switch to Osama. Now, if it was just certain agencies or whatever doing that, you know, some of them use Osama, other ones use Osama. Is this some kind of code or something? Is this some kind of, when they use Osama, it means for something, they're signaling something, or when they use Osama, it's signaling something. Or is it just to confuse us? You know, like goes back to the dog chasing the tail. We don't know Osama, 10 miles, what in the world's going on? Or is it just like a little battle, you know, between the news agencies, like, you know, like Fox does with homicide bomber versus like suicide bomber? They, you know, all the other news agencies will say, you know, suicide bomber today, da 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 da, and then, you know, Fox is always homicide bomber, homicide bomber, homicide bomber, you know. So I don't really know. Or is it all of the above? Is it all of the above? I mean, shoot, that's the way they keep us. And the story goes on. Perot's disclosure adds another piece to a jigsaw puzzle that for years had fed suspicion that bin Laden is living in Iran. Amongst the other clues are, some analysts believe the reason bin Laden switched from video to audio cassettes for his announcements was that he couldn't find a place in Iran that matched the terrain of northern Pakistan. Oh, man. Now, how many where they hang the blankets up? How many videos they show you the Taliban and all that stuff? Hanging the blankets up, you know? You can't know what's behind there. Anyway, these people they're full of themselves. I just want to take a moment to share with you one of the books I'm reading at the present. And I'm about halfway through it. I like to do this every once in a while because I really love to read. I'm an avid reader, like I said. And this book right here is just off the hinges. I mean, Jesse just blows this up with some historical facts. I'm only halfway through it, though, but I wanted to share it with you. If you can pick that up, pick it up. It's a real good read. If you hadn't checked out Spy Witness News, go out to spywitnessnews.org, sign up for a free account out there. You can have your account upgraded, and then you could post news to the front if you want to. There's a official document library, reading library, documentary library, events calendar form, blogs, polls, books, and DVDs. Got a Heart Watch out there, users lounge, video chat room, audio section. And again, you can be the reporter and post news that you find, or articles that you write, videos, or whatever you want. So check it out. Anyway, I'm changing the channel. Catch y'all next time, and I'm out. No, I do not believe at all that these people do anything else but plotting, planning, scheming, scamming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't believe they do anything else but that.